late for work.
Chris Tate will live.
Look, Mandy, I don't want another lecture, OK?
I'm not going to give you one.
I'm getting rid of Biff's baby and that's that.
OK, calm down. Look, I respect your decision.
So what do you want?
I'm just saying abortions don't happen by magic.
I'm not an idiot. I'll get it sorted.
Well, the longer you wait, the harder it is to get one. I only want help.
No, Mandy. You just want to poke your nose in. So get a life.
Help! 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 Anybody! Help!
Try wriggling.
I'm trying!
I would have thought wriggling came easy to a snake like you, Marlon.
Oh! All right. Can you pull us out?
Why should I?
Oh, you've got your own backache and you've swallowed me medicine.
Medicine is what you give people to make them better, Marlon.
I know that.
Yeah, well, you're never going to get better, are you?
What are you dribbling on about?
Us Dingles, right? We don't have much, but we look out for each other as best we can. And you couldn't even do that, could you? You stabbed our Sammy in the back.
And I'm sorry!
It's too late, mate.
So how long are you going to keep on punishing me, eh?
As long as it takes.
Takes to what? Kill me?
I want you out.
You've not left me much to be out of, have you?
I don't mean that. I want you out of the village, mate.
You're mad. You know that, don't you?
Aye. And I can get a lot madder. Now you try and get back in there tonight, and I'll crush the end with a bed in it.
Bud! Get back here, Bud!
Right, I'm off now.
Thanks, Betty.
It's all right. I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
What?
Well, you never gave me my wages last week.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. I'm totally out of cash. Can you wait till I've been to the bank?
No, there's no need. That's what me and Paddy give them to me.
Right, that's okay, then.
Well, no thanks to you.
I've more important things on my mind, Betty.
Well, this may come as a shock to you, Zoe, but to people like me, money for groceries is important.
That was a relief.
What?
Betty Eggleton didn't collar me. I've got better things to do than talk about her lumbago.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say better. I'd give anything if all we had to worry about was backache.
We've got to make a decision, Zoe. What are we going to do with the videotape?
I've made my decision.
I'll see you later.
Don't forget our appointment.
Appointment?
Houghton at lunchtime.
Oh, the jeweller's appointment.
Don't give up your day job.
I won't be able to if I've got to maintain you.
I'm worth it.
I know.
Oh, Steve, you haven't given me your guest list for the family.
Oh, sorry, it keeps up in my mind.
I hope I'm not marrying someone who's hiding his roots.
Oh, I'm marrying a woman who does.
Come here and say that. Love you.
Nah, see ya.
See ya.
Please, Zoe, you can't take the tape to the police. It's not enough evidence to put Kim where she belongs.
So they'll investigate further.
Oh, yeah. The local CID have always had our interests at heart.
Try not to be cynical for once, Chris.
Well, stop acting like Mary Poppins. Wake up.
This thing is getting too big. We need professional help.
And she'll walk away without a hair out of place.
You took a copy, didn't you?
Of course I did. You can take that back to the bank before Steve even notices.
OK. Going to Houghton this afternoon on one condition.
What?
I want a copy of my own.
Can't you trust your own brother?
Only Mary Poppins does things like that.
Nope. Dead.
Who's dead?
James Herriot.
Who?
It shouldn't happen to a vet.
What shouldn't?
No, he wrote all them books.
Oh, right, him off the telly.
Yeah. But he's dead and we need a celebrity speaker.
Oh, you're not still fretting about that vet's beano, are you? I've told you I'll help and I will.
I know, but it's more than just the knees. Up its dicky balls and pass the port from the right.
Hey, I can do classy, you know.
I've never seen you do anything else.
Do you reckon I could have our butch for attempted murder?
No.
Why? Flaming near killed me.
Yeah, and if you do have him arrested for it, he will kill you.
Oh, what about this, right? Studio flat, period features, peaceful Dales location, shared amenities, £400 a month.
Or in plain English, 1 room in a 200-year-old slum in the middle of nowhere with an outside bog.
Could be inside.
Marlon, there is no way I am living in 1 room, especially with you.
Well, that's all there is for our kind of door.
Our ordinary working bloke's supposed to find a place here.
We can't, mate. They don't want us to.
Who?
The weekenders with the quaint little cottages. All we do is lower the tone.
And the rents?
Precisely.
I'm not having it. I'm going to try and find somewhere off my own bat.
You better make it quick. The Butch doing his Judge Dredd impression. I'll be kipping in a bush shelter.
Do you know, I swear, every time I look at this, it shines a little bit more.
Well, I'd have a bit of a glow if I spent all day down there.
It's a beautiful ring, Zach.
For a beautiful woman.
You shouldn't have spent so much.
Well, money didn't really come into it, my pet.
Mr. Dingle, I'd like a word.
Hello, Vicar. Shall we talk some morning keeping? Yeah.
Zoe.
Steve, what are you doing here?
Oh, same as you would expect. Going to the bank?
Why?
I'll put some checks in. Are you all right?
Fine.
Look at you, you're shivering.
I've been outside all morning. Not a good time of year for vets.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, why don't we get some lunch?
Great. I'll meet you there when I've been in here.
Oh, Zoe, the bank can wait. Come on.
What? After the way you've insulted me?
Oh, come on, Paddy, I'm stumped.
I'm sorry, Biff, but I'm just too heartbroken to talk about it.
But I was only joking about you snoring. You know why I want to leave Betty's.
I know, but all the same, I can't think of anywhere. My mind's a blank.
No change there, then.
Hey.
What's up?
Oh, Biff wants somewhere to rent.
Somewhere I can afford.
Well, it's easy. Well, Jack's moved back in with Sarah, hasn't he? Why don't you see if you can rent on his cottage? I'm wasted, me. Wasted.
And you're sure my pig hasn't emptied a bowl since you got her?
Not a sausage.
Nothing?
Well, I couldn't swear.
Aha.
Very sensitive animal is your pig.
Exactly. She might be too shy to perform her private functions in front of strangers.
I'd go even further than that.
Now you're on my wavelength. What do you think she's up to?
Well, I think she's been creeping in my house, using the Kazi and flushing it so gently that we've never even noticed.
Very droll, Mr. Dingle.
Yeah, you daft beggar. I'm telling you she's not been.
And I'm telling you, I've never known a pig constipated.
Well, you don't want to, neither. Evil-tempered she is.
Always was.
I can't for the life of me think why you want your back, then.
Long story. Look, what say I offer you 50 quid over the odds?
50 quid? I've spent more than that on fancy laxatives. 100.
75.
Done.
Can I ask you something? Why did you call me Vicar when I walked in?
It's because you look like our vicar. He farms a bit.
What are you drinking, love?
Usual, love.
And you, Reverend?
Look, I'm not reverend anyone. I'm just a...
lay preacher. Yeah, teetotal. Ish.
You can take your coat off, you know.
No, I'm still cold.
I've never really thought how tough your job can be sometimes.
Oh, I have it easy compared to people like Jack Sugden.
No wonder they take against people like me. White boys from the city treating the countryside like a theme park.
You can't fool me, Steve. You're in love with the place.
I could leave tomorrow. It's Kim I'm in love with.
I'm glad.
Why don't I believe you?
Well, why should you? I did my best to try and put you off since the moment you got involved.
Then why the change of heart?
Well, I guess I've done some growing up. Kim and Dad were a poisonous combination. Who am I to say whose fault that was?
And you think with Kim and me things will be different?
I really hope so.
Is that why you agreed to be matron of honour?
Yes.
That's the biggest crock I ever heard.
Sorry.
I could just about believe you being happy for my sake, Zoe. But this sudden change of heart towards Kim. You're Frank's daughter. You'll hate her till the day you die. I know I would. So, what's going on?
Zoe, please, don't go.
I thought this was supposed to be a pleasant lunch, not the Spanish Inquisition.
Sorry for being so suspicious, really.
Not everyone in the world is a schemer, Steve.
Not everyone.
I told you the truth about why I agreed to be Kim's matron of honour. If you can't believe I wish you well, then I pity you.
Come in, I'm in the kitchen.
Hiya.
Hi, Biff.
Is Jack around?
Well, he won't be long. Can I help?
Well, I hope you don't think I'm being nosy.
If they had a league table for nosiness round here, I think I'd probably put you bottom of the 4th division.
I've heard Jack's moved out of Annie's cottage.
Yes, he has. Why?
So it's up for rent.
Yes.
I need somewhere to live.
Well, I don't think Annie's would suit you.
Why? I love it.
I'm talking about the rent. The going rate's a good $6.50 a month.
$6.50? You never even charged Tony Cairns that.
Well, the market's shot up since then.
Yeah, but come on, Sarah. We've known each other for years.
I'm not a charity, Biff.
No. I can tell.
How could I have been so stupid? I thought agreeing to be Kim's matron of honour would throw her off the scent.
If there's one thing I've learned, it's never try playing into her own game.
I never have. God knows what came over me. Now they're as suspicious as hell.
Who cares?
We need their trust.
Not if we're lucky tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
I know where to find the blackmailer.
What?
On the video, there is a number on the window. So I called it and found out where it is.
I hope this isn't leading where I think.
Tomorrow, Zoe, we can meet him on his own turf.
How anyone can sit watching them dim-witted Australian teenage girls?
I wasn't. It's a documentary.
You press fast forward instead of stop.
Yeah. Do you need a hand with anything?
It's all right, love. Your secret's safe with me.
Well, how's about some toast then? I'm starving.
Make your own toast. And what are you doing home at 3:30 anyway?
I'm making a silent protest. I'm fed up with Zoe expecting me to run the show.
Oh, I don't blame you, love. But what's the point in a silent protest?
You don't get sacked.
Go on, get back to your bikinis. I'll make you some toast.
Will you marry me, Betty?
I've not even married Seth yet.
Don't bother with that handleboard has-been. Skip a generation.
Just the one generation.
OK, 3.
Right, what do you want on your toast, love? Cyanide or rat poison? Oh, hey, up here's another gentleman of leisure. Do you want some toast, love?
Not now, Betty.
Oh, come on, I can't see you going hungry. Your Linda'd never forgive me.
Will you just stop smothering me about Linda? She's gone.
Steady on, Biff.
I want you to give me an hand upstairs. I can't find half of my stuff from the O's.
Yeah, well, I will do. I'll get me toast.
No, now, Paddy.
What's going on?
I found somewhere else to live.
Well, what's the big rush?
It's the landlord. He says if I don't move in quick, he'll find somebody else.
It sounds a bit weird to me.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, is he? Does he wear his mum's clothing and carries a knife?
Paddy, will you just stop the jokes and give me a hand?
Some of us can do both.
There you go. That should liven you up.
Hope so.
Second thoughts. Forget the coffee.
Sorry I was a cow this morning. I know you want to help me.
Just ask.
I don't know where to start.
Well,
What?
don't jump down my throat.
I won't.
I made some phone calls.
Mandy!
You said you wouldn't jump down my throat.
I don't want anyone knowing.
I didn't mention any names.
Sorry. What did they say?
First, you've got to go to the clinic and get some counselling.
Brilliant. Someone else telling me how to run my life.
You can't blame them for making sure.
I am sure. When can I see him?
You've got to make an appointment.
I'll make one tomorrow.
No, it's not simple as that. You've got to see your GP first.
What? I'm trying to keep this quiet.
Well, I'm only doing what they told me.
I might as well put an ad in the Heart and Flipping Courier.
Kathy.
Hiya. Why are you carrying that?
Sleeping on the kitchen floor tonight.
Why?
Nigel Ibbott says a true chef doesn't work in his kitchen, a true chef lives in his kitchen.
He won't live long in there, it's freezing.
Only joking. Fair. Nowhere else to go.
But I thought
I know it's a bit cheeky, but you couldn't put us up again, could you?
What?
Only for a couple of nights. You wouldn't even know I was there.
I think we've been here before.
You know I'm house trained. Not only do I lift the seat up, I put it back down after.
Can I resist?
Go on.
Sorry, Marlon.
What have you got there?
A very big Swiss roll. What does it look like?
A sleeping bag.
Your mind's a razor, isn't it? A rubber one.
You'd better be nice to me.
Any particular reason?
Because I found us somewhere to live.
What? Where?
Close by.
How much?
Cheap.
When can we move in?
Tonight.
Hang on. Whoa. My life don't work like this. What's the catch?
There is no catch. The place is empty. All we've got to be is quick.
Go on. Tell us.
Oh, leave off.
It was, wasn't it?
Why is it that women won't let you keep a secret and then nag you for never surprising them?
I'm right then, he was.
Who was? Well, don't you start.
I met the lay preacher today.
What preacher?
The one who's going to wed your dad and me.
But I thought you on... Look, will you pipe down, both of you? Can't I keep nothing to myself?
Oh, well, then if you're not going to make the arrangements, I suppose I'll have to.
Don't worry about the arrangements. Just get yourself in that nice frock. Get down the registry office. I'll leave the rest to me.
Oh, Zach, ever since you bought me this ring, I swear, I've never seen you so romantic.
Nah.
Hi. Can I have a quick gin and tonic?
How quick?
As quick as you can serve it.
Coming up.
Actually, Alan, can you make it two?
Hey, looks like a double.
That's from Biff.
Where is he?
He's rushed off.
Why?
I don't know, I think he's a bit embarrassed about moving out with no warning.
Oh, he knows me better than that.
Just guessing, actually.
Do you know something I don't?
Betty, the only person I can think of that knows something that you don't is the head of a knife.
I wouldn't bank on that.
Hi.
Hi.
You're not going, are you?
Yes, I'm, going to meet a friend at the cinema.
Oh, right. I've got you a drink.
Well, maybe I'm a bit early. Thanks.
Tell you what I'm doing when the wedding ceremony's finished.
Yeah, drinking 10 pints of lager and falling over.
No. I'm going straight back to the shop.
What?
Well, what's the ring made smaller? I can wear it full time.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'll sort that out.
Which shop was it?
Huh? Oh, no, that big one in Leeds.
Zach, are you hiding something from me?
Like what?
Like this ring was more expensive than you told me?
Huh?
Oh, Zach, you old romantic. You don't need to explain a thing.
Oh, good.
This ring cost a small fortune and you didn't want to worry me, right?
Right.
Well, if you can't be extravagant for your wedding day, when can you?
My thoughts entirely, that, yeah.
Zoe, I promise you, if we don't get a result tomorrow, we'll go to the police.
For God's sake, Chris. Why should this animal help us? He's not just some petty blackmailer, he's a murderer.
He's also a businessman, so we'll talk his language. Hard cash.
Just like Kim did.
Precisely.
What was it you were saying to me earlier? It's not worth playing Kim at her own game?
I want one last try. Come on, Zoe, I know it's only a slim chance, but without his testimony, we haven't got any chance at all.
Bottle of champagne, please, Alan.
Well, I'm afraid I've only got one sort in stock at the moment.
Fine.
It is £70.
Oh, even better. I'm not paying.
Make it 2, Alan. We can take one home.
Fall for it every time.
Don't they just?
Thank you very much.
You spent enough on me today. And the wedding ring is perfect.
Not quite. Needs something adding to it.
You're having it engraved?
No, it needs more than that.
Doesn't?
I think it does.
You're not doing something tacky.
No. It needs to be on your finger. Then it'll be perfect.
If only I'd met you a long, long time ago.
Why?
Because I've wasted half my life struggling for things I never even wanted.
Aren't you going to be late for that film?
I'm not the world's greatest liar, am I? I just want Jack to realise that I can be independent from him.
Good for you.
Except I don't know what to do with myself.
Oh, yes, you do. You're going to get drunk and disorderly with an old mate.
Kathy, I'm really sorry I blew up over Jack and Rachel. You do forgive me, don't you?
Depends. Mine's a double.
Whoa, Annie's cottage, you sneaky devil. How did you talk Jack Sugden into this?
I must have caught him on a good day.
Must be the only one he's had in months. Hey, I'll be paying for my share of the lecky, you know.
Marlon,
what's up with you?
Promised Jack I wouldn't draw any attention to the place.
Why?
Because he hasn't told Sarah yet. He needs to stay on the right tracks of her.
Well, he should have thought that before he took our dosh.
I haven't given him any dosh.
You know what I mean? How much is he charging us anyway?
Nothing.
Jack Sugden doesn't know we're here at all, does he?
No.
Which means I've just committed a crime without even knowing it. Not very much.
What crime?
Well, I'm not totally sure, but don't worry, I'm sure a nice policeman's bound to come and tell us soon.
Nobody's living here. We didn't break in. That makes us squatters. Everybody's doing it.
When did we decide to join them? I can't...
5 minutes after Jack told me what he wanted for the rent.
That's his right.
No. He's like all the rest of them. He makes it out as though he'd share his last meal with you, but when it comes down to it, he won't give you the scraps off his plate.
And that's going to be your argument, is it, when they come to chuck us out?
Yeah. Because before they take me away, I'm going to make sure that every mean, tight-fisted, nasty-minded one of them is going to take a good look at themselves. Now, are you in or out?
Up the revolution, mate.